How you doing? How you doing? And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Patty, and I appreciate you stopping by today. And a little bit of a weird video. So I really thought about just doing putting something really pretty together in Photoshop and then writing out like a nice long message and doing a community post kind of announcing all of this. But I feel like a video would be a better way to go about it. So long and short of it, as from the thumbnail you can probably guess, I'm going to take a break. Not like a crazy huge break or anything like that, but we're pretty much going to take a week off. So I plan to come back and start making content December 11th. I really kind of just need to take some personal time. Been at the point for several months now where I'm just having horrible sleep issues, like 2-3 hours a night, and that's my consistent until I have a big breakdown, and then I'll miss work, sleep for a good number of hours, and it's just not a healthy cycle. And we're getting to the point now where I'm having trouble eating. So once eating and sleeping are an issue, it's time to change a couple of things. I also recently found out, have you ever heard a word 10,000 times in your life, and that entire time you thought you knew what those words meant? I had one of those moments this week where I found out what codependency actually means. What I used to think that it meant was, someone that was like a mooch, or, lived off other people, or had really unhealthy, like, social connections and everything, where they're either siphoning off other people or they very dramatically needed other people to function. So that was never something that I was like, oh, that's a me thing. Like, just that sounds like, a mooch or something like that in my head. Yeah, no, turns out the definition actually includes things like being way too willing to give and having little to no boundaries for yourself, giving to the point of detriment, wanting to do all these things for all these people, and essentially be basically just filling whatever voids you can see, whatever you can find, and just doing a lot for other people, like compulsively. And there's a little bit of an aha moment on that one, because that is definitely an issue with mine. And ironically, I think it's one of the things that initially makes employers really, really, really love me, because I apparently have some severe codependency issues, and I will go to town for that company until I'm at the point where I'm doing so much and too much that my stress levels are just through the roof, and then I slowly stop being able to function. And that's a pattern, and that's a pattern I'm now recognizing. Um, and I'm just not doing particularly well right now. So I'm gonna take some me time and obviously work on some stuff. I've been doing a lot of reading, since I figured out what codependency actually means, and that's something that I deeply need to work on myself. So hopefully this week off will, give me a little bit of time, give me a chance to reboot, essentially. That's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Because there's already, bad issues at work because of all the stress and stuff that I'm going through and all the anxiety and panic attacks and stuff. It's just, yeah. So we're getting to a breaking point. So before we snap, we're gonna take a little bit of a break, and I don't think that's crazy unreasonable. And I think a lot of you are gonna be like, yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea, man. Take care of yourself. And thank you to each and every one of you. I really do love you guys. You've probably noticed that we've gotten rather inconsistent with posting on videos, which makes the algorithm very angry. Which, then hurts the channel as a whole. So this has also gotten to the point to where I'm missing a lot of days on YouTube, and it's kind of just compounding the problem. So not doing too great, kind of falling apart on all sides right now. So yeah, we're gonna take a break for a little while. When I do come back, I'm still going to be making some Genshin content. Obviously, there's some issues with that game that it's very difficult for me to make a giant variety of content with that without doing things like starting new accounts and stuff that I absolutely don't have time for. The resource drain on trying to put things together for videos is so drastic in that game that if I wanted to do well and progress quickly through it, I would only focus on my core team, and then I could only do content on the characters from that team. It's a little difficult. So we'll still keep making Genshin videos and everything like that. I still love that game. But we're going to also start peppering some other stuff and some new stuff. Probably going to bring back some of those first looks where we take a look at some new mobile games and everything. And then some other stuff on top of that. I'm also working on content and everything with family, and I'm super excited for that. And we're probably going to be starting a new channel for that. I think it might be up, but I don't think we've set any logos or any stuff like that for it. If you want to, look it up, the name we're going with right now is Disaster Time. We got a couple of working draft for logos and stuff, and we've got some videos that are going pretty well editing wise. So hopefully we're going to be able to kind of build up a library and start moving that stuff along. Part of the time I'm taking on this break, I'm going to try and focus on some of this other stuff and get some other things that I want to do creatively up and running and on stronger feet. So hopefully this next week, without trying to make videos on this channel, I'll be a little less stressed out and can try and get a hold on things. But more or less just wanted to do a breakdown and explain to you guys where I'm at personally and why I'm making this decision. Because again, it's the way that I design my content, to be very unedited, to feel like a conversation with a friend. I want there to be a very heavy personal element in the channel. So I don't want to shy away from that stuff with you guys. I would rather be honest and transparent about everything. And yeah, just do what we can. Just do what we can. All right. So, I mean, that's kind of it. I don't have any, specific videos in plan for when I come back on the 11th. But the 11th is when I'm going to start posting again and everything. So hopefully we don't lose too many subscribers. I'm expecting a few of you to take off, and I completely understand. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your time, and I appreciate your support while you were here. But otherwise, yeah, I'll see you guys back on the 11th, and hopefully the algorithm doesn't completely bury my channel for this, but kind of just something that I need to do for me personally. So I love you guys. I really, really do. I promise I'll be back. Just need to take a little personal mental health vacay. So thank you so much. You're going to have to catch your boy in the next one, which will be on the 11th, because I'm out of here. Deuces. Oh, I missed the click. All right, bye.